Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the grand trivia stage our great leader, our Grand Aquarium Emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Trivia Master Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not so. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia, the only trivia show in any dimension where the points do matter and losing will cost you everything. I'm Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and this week's episode was all about Earthling game shows, and I'm joined as always by intern Cash Prize.
Hello everyone. Welcome,
and also
come on down.
Hello to big extreme dinosaurs fan Blake, if you're watching. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, Blake.
Earthlings, hello. While you were learning something or other, I was practicing the trivia. The trivia. Thank you for that missy information with the game show win sound alert, which you can set off at any point in the show, no matter where our train of thought is.
Just like in a normal Earthling game show. That's my favorite part of game shows, Fluval. When all of a sudden, like, a random noise will go off and everyone will start cheering, and it's like, oh my god, there's a change in the game, and no one expected that! And then there's so much suffering, because everyone's like, oh my god, I was just about to win, and now this crazy thing happened. Like that.
Oh, that was from The Argyle, who, if you didn't see, speaking of game shows, this week on Mary Houlihan's painting party, it was Mary Jeopardy, and you could have seen The Argyle play Jeopardy about Mary Houlihan's painting party.
Yes.
Which is not your...
I'm so sorry.
It's not your daddy's painting class.
Oh, okay. Yodel music from The Price is Right.
Yes.
We do. We have... Isn't that Whammies?
But what we do have is trivia, and we're using CrowdPurr once again. So go to crowd.live and enter room code 9G797. That's 9G797 for questions all about your puny Earthling game shows, which don't even destroy a planet. That's right, Redactron. We updated the... No, Mary Houlihan has a painting class. I don't have hands.
No fine motor control.
Interns would paint for me, so I don't need to learn how to paint.
No, super producer Alice produced that show.
Yes, Alice Forever Cemetery.
Her to be an intern, but her powers are too strong.
Yeah, Alice Forever Cemetery did an amazing job producing that episode, complete with authentic 90s commercials.
Yes.
But you can join our game of trivia all about game shows, much like Missy okay, some of these are out of date. Much
and
like
we can't see any of them.
Stupid. I know. Well, yeah, you wouldn't be able to yet. Oh, much like Taskmaster NZ Season 2 and
wonderful.
Who Wants to Be a Missionaire?
Pure mood.
Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm getting rid of some of the participants from last week's M. Night Shyamalan trivia so that we have the most room possible for new people, much like Bootleg Bob Barker.
For this week's theme, wait. Okay, so for everyone who doesn't know the theme, read out some more names and then guess the theme.
Didn't I already said it?
I know, but Ish wasn't here.
Oh,
to
for
know
new
the theme.
people. Oh, I didn't see that comment.
Yeah.
Because I was too busy reading Wolf Chitty's Hugh, Who Wants to Be a Missionaire, Taskmaster NZ Season 2, and Bootleg Bob Barker.
Just got here. This is Ish. Based on that.
What is that?
What
is that? What was that noise?
That noise? I think that something was messing with the dimensional veil.
Ish got here from another dimension.
Yes. And so, Ish, based on those names, we read some.
CB can't. No, that is. Why is it showing old names? It was showing a name from 2022. It's Taskmaster NZS2. Who Wants to Be a Missionaire? Wolf Chitty's Hugh. Bootleg Bob Barker, and no whammy. Wolf Child is Hugh. Thank you, Hugh, for that clarification.
Oh, because it also sounds like Wolf Child is you. And so I was like, there is a wolf child within each
Ishmaster, I guess,
and
IDK.
If we're lucky, there's two.
Ishmaster, I guess, IDK has joined the game of trivia, as has
IDK.
Plinko! Did you know Hollywood had a list where many people were barred from working if they were associated with Plinko?
Wait, just like the game?
No, it was a Red Scare bit.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, is that a euphemism? Because
it sounds
could
like
be,
Pinko.
But, okay.
My other name was the Missy Hall problem.
Like, that could mean a lot of things.
Well, and don't you worry, there's still plenty of time to join our game, even as we are about to get underway. Our trivia begins now. Here comes your first question. Between 2006 and 2007, Meghan Markle regularly appeared as a model on which game show? Baggage, Deal or No Deal, Take It All, or The Price is Right?
Wow. Fluval. Oh. Someone made noise. Does it mean something?
Enabled the sounds on the view that these lowly third dimensional beings get to see the question.
I see. Fluval, I was going to ask if you had to be a model on any game show that isn't this game show, what would you be the model on?
Dancing in the Stars, where we shoot a lowly human into a star and skip them across the surface.
That one is always fun. Starting off poorly with an accent. We love the suffering.
Gotta love it.
We love that suffering. I'm gonna play this embarrassing sound. Yes, we need you to really
That's the joy
sit,
and the suffering together.
Sit in the shame.
Sit in your shame.
Sound effects trivia taken from what game show? Oh, that's interesting. I don't know.
That was Things from the Void with another sound alert.
I want to a whammy. Obtuse cockney rhyming, slang, red square humor. Precisely. You're just too quick for me, Fluval.
I'm
too
just
quick for me.
You know, people don't get my comedy. It goes over their heads. I'm pretty alt.
You're like just like a lot smarter.
I'm
than
like
other comedians.
So much smarter than a 5th grader.
Like, oh my god. Not even like so much smarter even than a 5th dimensional 5th grader.
Heck yeah. But now let's see what everyone picked.
Dice Fluval.
9 of you said Deal or No Deal. Only 1 of you said any other answer, which was Take It All. Well, who's taking all the points? It's all 9 of you who said Deal or No Deal. She was the briefcase girl who bore case 24 during season 2 of the show.
Who answered Take It All? Was it you, LG?
I mean, presumably.
I love the suffering. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Here's the leaderboard with Who Wants to Be a Missionaire in first.
Flumen.
Bootleg Bob Barker in second. Wolf Child is Hugh in third.
Wolf Child is
No
Hugh.
Whammy, No Whammy, No Whammy in fourth. Taskmaster NZS2 in fourth.
Wow.
Tied with Plinko. Ishmaster, that makes sense.
Yes.
Ishmaster in seventh. Who is CBC in eighth? Fool in the water and fire in the sky in ninth.
Oh!
And Aptic, what the hell?
Iptic.
Ape Tit Déjeuner.
Ooh, Ape Tit Déjeuner.
Fluval really thought it would let them change their name.
Wait, did it come up with Ape Tit Déjeuner? Or is that what Foolaloof?
No, Fool in the Water is Foolaloof, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's from SNL Jeopardy.
Oh, okay.
But
I was just like, crowd purr. Did you just get like
No.
really cool? Like,
yeah, the crowd purr. Are those sunglasses inside? Because I mean,
it's
wait.
nighttime crowd purr.
Crowd purr. Are those
Pretty cool.
sunglasses inside?
Oh, it's not quite an O.
No, but you know what? It's also not.
What?
Question number 2 is this. The modern version of this show is the $100,000 pyramid. What was it called when it launched in 1973? The $100 pyramid, the $1,000 pyramid, the $10,000 pyramid, or was it already the $100,000 pyramid? And is this whole premise a tricksy one meant to confuse you?
Ooh, I love it when you're tricksy, Fluval. I love it. Foolaloof, I loved your suffering. The suffering of not being able to figure out how to change your name. We'll see if you can. But I'm just, this suffering.
The
it's
suffering.
Delicious.
Yum, yum,
It's
yum, yum.
delicious. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum.
Is this suffering a coffee cola LaCroix? Because it's
Ooh,
delicious.
yum, yum, yum.
Yum, 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 yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
You know, the matter I think is closest to this is refreshing.
There was one answer not shown that would have tracked Missy. Well, we'll see if you were tricked. Foolaloo. Thank you so much. Sufferer. What do you think, Fluval?
What?
About the answer?
I was going to say that suffering is, if that suffering was a third-dimensional beverage, it would be mango chili tepache. So tepache, if you're watching and want to send us anything, feel free to send us to once again sponsor a show on this channel. But Thingsfromthevoid says that would have been good. That would have been good.
That would have been tricksy.
What did you pick? Almost all of you thought it was the $10,000 pyramid, and that is in fact correct.
Who got it wrong?
Let us know who got it wrong.
Who picked which answer is that? The $100,000
Yeah.
pyramid. 69 US
Star 69 US dollars.
Star 69.
But
Important
the
distinction.
$10,000 pyramid debuted on March 26th, 1973, and the first host was none other than New Year's Rockin' Eve's Dick Clark.
Wow.
The $100,000 pyramid has aired on ABC since 2016, and as you can see, is hosted by Michael Strahan. And the game features 2 contestants, each paired with a celebrity. Contestants attempt to guess a series of words or phrases based on descriptions given to them by their teammates. The title refers to the show's pyramid-shaped game board,
Donny
featuring
Osmond?
6 character categories arranged in a triangular fashion. Yes, Donny Osmond's version was just called Pyramid. It's cleaner.
Oh,
like
ew.
Facebook, instead without the.
I want to know how much money is up front. Like 25,000 casualty pyramid. That's a game show I
Now
like.
that's a game show.
I like to know exactly the
Yeah.
number of things I'm going to get. Surely we got to get the Extreme Dino sponsorship. We reached out to them, but we sent it on a meteor. Oops. Oh, perfect timing.
Hello, Wiz World Live. We're talking about how we
welcome.
destroyed all the extreme dinosaurs.
We did. We sent them a letter for sponsorship on a meteor.
Now that was a rompin' stompin' rapt attack.
Welcome.
You can join our game of game show trivia
Potatoes. Boil them,
Boil 'em
mash them,
and
stick them in a
mash 'em.
stew.
by going to crowd.live and entering the room code 9GZ. 9Z, or typing exclamation mark trivia and getting a direct link. We still have room for many people to join in our game, so feel free to join us. And your theme, tonight's episode of Wiz World Live was also great.
We got that fantastic exclusive interview.
Yes,
with
we also-
J.K. Rowling's editor.
We learned a lot about-
Gross.
We learned
Oh
a lot
my
about
God.
Seal real estate as well.
Yes, very true, very true.
But yes, join our game of game show trivia. We're only 2 questions in, so that you've still got a real chance of winning if you do.
And you know what I was thinking?
Also, we wager at the end, so it's who knows who will win.
Wonderful. I love that. I love gambling.
Yeah.
So,
What's up?
On Wizworld, they were talking about Adam Smith, right? My favorite Adam Smith. So, a young intern, me, reading Adam Smith, I was like, we should make late stage capitalism. Who will survive? And now the question for the next season is this how I set it up, or did you just read Adam Smith wrong? Was the game show actually supposed to be a magical version of human behavior?
Am I Summer Sanders? Because you need to figure it out.
Yes, precisely.
Only real Nickelodeon heads from the 90s will get that one.
I am not.
No, you're not. You were taken from Thanksgiving Earth
Yes.
by that point.
I was stolen.
But why don't we
For
go?
my own good, though, I'm kind of like a house elf as an intern to you, Fluval. But instead of like that gross, ew, disgusting, yuck, this is an internship. So I am paid in exposure. Exposure to Fluval. Wonderful, grand, amazing.
Also, unlike J.K. Rowling, I'm not anti-Semitic. But why don't we go to question number 3? I'm also not a transphobe. Let's Make a Deal debuted in 1963. Whose Line Is It Anyway cast member hosts the current version? Colin Mockery, Greg Proops, Ryan Stiles, or Wayne Brady? Seen here is the original host, whose name is lost to history. Someone probably remembers. I know it, but I'm not going to tell you. Pick a door.
True.
Pick an answer. Which Whose Line Is It Anyway cast member, none of whom ever made royalties from Whose Line Is It Anyway, hosts Let's Make a Deal.
Fluval is for everyone's suffering specifically from Fluval.
Oh, if only if we inflict it.
Yeah, we need the intellectual
But
property
again,
rights.
I just need to underline, speaking of suffering, none of the Whose Line cast got royalties.
Fucking
Or
right.
got residuals, to use the right word. None of them got residuals.
None of them got residuals.
Not not Ryan, not Colin, not any of them.
No, but Fluval is for everyone. So Fluval, as residuals, you would have made sure
Oh, I got
that
residuals.
you get residuals of everything.
Yeah, I got residuals on Whose Line. I don't know how they didn't. I'm not even on the show, but I get residuals for everything that airs.
That's part of being outside of time and space. The points don't matter.
That does
apparently.
give the points don't matter a whole different meaning. Even on the back end, they don't matter.
Yep. Also, eagle-eared viewers will notice our tagline that we open with every week, where the points do matter. They do, though. Losing will cost you everything. We will destroy your planet.
That's right.
We will murder all of you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for the sound alert. The Argyle. That's the iconic
Suffer for us.
game
Thank
show
you.
win sound alert.
Game show win.
Speaking of game shows that win, let's go to question number. Actually, I'm tricked. Haha, tricked you.
Tricked me.
Tricked you. Let's go to look at what you all picked. 9 of you said Wayne Brady, and Wayne Brady is correct. Greg Proops may be the smartest man in the world, but he does not host Let's Make a Deal.
Who said? I want to know who said Greg Proops.
You know, it's also time
What?
for... The format of Let's Make a Deal involves selected members of the studio audience, referred to as traders, making a deal with the host. In most cases, a trader will be offered something of value and given a choice of whether to keep it or exchange it for a different item. The program's defining game mechanism is that the other item is hidden from the trader until that choice is made. The trader thus does not know if they are getting something of equal or greater value, or a prize that is referred to as a zonk, an item purposefully chosen to be of little or no value to the trader. And the host is Wayne Brady, who has hosted it since 2020.
Magnificent. Thank you so much, Fluval. The Argyle LG is the one who chose Greg Proops. Choo choo.
We're on the tank train tonight, friends. Oh, man.
Friends.
Yeah, Greg Proops' game show would be the first game show to just have weird
Laughing
side
at
tangents
you.
about Satchel Paige.
Explain the Monty Hall problem, Fluval. What is the Monty Hall problem? Who has a problem with Monty Hall? I don't have a problem with Do you have a problem with Monty Hall, Missy?
That's right. Monty Hall was the original host of
Oh.
Let's Make a Deal. So the Monty Hall problem is a brain teaser in the form of a probability puzzle loosely based on American television game show Let's Make a Deal and named after Monty Hall.
Oh.
The problem was originally posed and solved in a letter by Steve Selvin to the American statistician in 1975. It became famous as a question from reader Craig F. Whitaker's letter quoted in Marilyn Vos Savant's Ask Marilyn column in Parade in 1990. Suppose you're on a game show and you're given the choice of 3 doors. Behind door number 1 is a car. Behind the other is goats. You pick a door, say number 1, and the host, who knows what's behind the doors, opens another door, say like 3, which has a goat. He then says to you, do you want to pick door number 2? Is it to your advantage to switch your choice?
I think it's got the Reds.
And Vos Savant's response was that you should switch to the other door. Under the standard assumptions, the switching strategy has a 2/3 probability of winning the car, while the strategy that remains with the initial choice only has a 1/3 probability. However, when the player first makes their choice, there is a 2/3 probability that the car is behind one of the doors not chosen. So you should always trade your doors.
Let's make a deal. Prime time. I'm just saying the goats. The goats are hollering. The goats that are behind the doors. So you see, you really should have just listened a little bit and you would have easily been able to hear behind which door there was a goat. That's how I would have solved that problem. Aren't I clever, Fluval?
Very clever.
Thank you so much.
It's just like...
Would you change your answer, Fluval?
I tricked all of you again. Wade
Oh, you
Brady
did?
actually started hosting it in 2009.
Oh. Wow.
Fooled you.
Trixie.
Fooled you. Fooled
That makes
you.
sense. Yeah.
Okay, you gotta explain that, Wizworld.
Ah!
Monty Hall from Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition Dungeon Master's Guide. What kind of Monty Hall reference did Gary Gygax sneak in there?
Probably the problem as
they
a,
go-
like, present
Oh,
this
yeah.
to your players.
Yeah.
Won't that be fun?
I thought they went down on Monty Hall.
Oh, yeah. No, those are nice.
No, you're right. It's gotta be that he posed the Monty Hall
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Much like I'm gonna pose the leaderboard problem, where who wants to be a missionaire is in first, Bootleg Bob Barker in second, No Whammy in third, Taskmaster NZS2 in fourth, Plinko in fifth, Who is CBC in sixth, Ishmaster I Guess IDK in seventh, Fool in the Water in eighth, Wolfchild is Hugh in ninth, and Ape Tit Degener in 10th place. Let's keep the train going this time. Actually going to question number 4.
Ooh.
Which of these NPR, National Public Radio, game shows debuted first? Ask Me Another, Says You, Wait, Don't Tell Me, or What Do You Know?
What do you know?
These are all real radio game shows. They
What
like
do you know?
questions and like snarky like, yeah, you're a wise guy, eh? Coming to NPR stations near you.
Yep. So what would the title for Late Stage Capitalism Who Will Survive be if it was this style of radio show?
Fuck! From NPR. Dr. Game Show, Best
My
Game
means
Show
of
Pod.
production? Oh.
Alienated from my labor?
Alienated from whose labor?
Whose labor is it anyway? I'm Drew Carey. Come on down. Let's not have any fun. Oh, and the points. They fucking matter. But let's see what you all picked. 3 said, Ask Me Another. 0 said, Says You. 6 said, Wait, Don't Tell Me. 1 of you thought it was What Do You Know?
Who guessed what do you know? Who guessed what do you know? I want to
Probably
know.
the Argyle, based on every other time we've asked who answered something. But guess what? None of you are correct.
Oh, actually?
The answer is Says You, which debuted in 1996. Wait, Don't Tell Me debuted 2 years later in 1998, a year before The Phantom Menace. Ask Me Another debuted in 2012. And What Do You Know debuted in 1985. But it was a PRI, Public Radio International show, not an
Trixie.
NPR show.
Points, yes. Maximal suffering!
But Hugh making a great point. Drew Carey was an entrant in a Royal Rumble once.
Yes.
So, of course, everyone got it wrong, so no one got any points on that question.
And we got a nice Fluval cheer. Come on down
to
Grace.
Crazy Fluval Discount Suffering Emporium. Everyone gets it wrong. No one gets a point. Everyone gets the question wrong. Let's see if that sweet, sweet suffering will continue on to question number 5. Win Ben Stein's Money was a game show co-hosted by Jimmy Kimmel and famous bad opinion haver Ben Stein. Before that famously wrong man said Bueller, he was a speechwriter for which of these presidents? Eisenhower, Bush, Nixon, or the source of all evil, Ronald Reagan? Pick your answer.
Yeah, he almost completely fucked with the equation.
Yes.
I thought that we were going to have to shut down production early because, like, there wouldn't have been a planet.
This is Eisenhower, Bush, Nixon, or the nexus point of your ills, Ronald Reagan. Fluval's punchy tonight.
Missy, I'm so glad that you think you picked the wrong one. I love that you're sitting in this suffering of not knowing if you're right or wrong.
I think a lot of us wanted to be on that show, The Argyle.
You know, we want some money. Might as well get one from a bad opinion haver.
Here's the okay.
Money.
Wait, I
You
really
might be able to
remembered
get one of
something
the
about
money.
this show that is annoying. And so we're going to go to the Mind Palace before I reveal the correct answer. Okay, so show's called Win Ben Stein's Money. Mm-hmm. You imagine you're trying to win Ben Stein's money.
Presumably.
No! As noted in the disclaimer during the closing credits, prize money won by contestants was paid from a prize budget furnished by the producers of the show. Any money left over in that budget was given to Stein. If the total amount paid out during a season exceeded that budget, the production company paid the excess. In this way, Stein was never in any danger of losing money from his own pocket. All you were doing was decreasing his bonus.
Wow. That feels like capitalism.
It sure
That's
does.
what that feels like.
Yeah, a Republican president speechwriter wins no matter how, it does not lose no matter how it turns out. That sounds like capitalism. Anyway, what did you pick? 4 of you said Bush. None of you said Eisenhower. 6 of you said Nixon. None of you thought it was nexus of all evil, Ronald Reagan. The correct answer is Nixon.
Nixon, America! Fuck yeah!
He was also a speechwriter for Gerald Ford, the man who was never elected as president or vice president, who served in both offices without being elected to either.
Wonderful.
Because Nixon's president had to resign, and then Nixon had to resign, and he just kept failing upwards. Mm-hmm. The Peter Principle in action. Well, no, but it's not yet his money. You're winning money that has the potential to be his money, but it is not yet his money.
It's like potential energy in physics. How did you do?
Like,
on
do
your
you
physics
win?
1 test? How did you do? I failed.
Yeah.
I failed. They
It's
didn't.
You don't know if you're winning a living cat or a dead cat until the end of the season.
Precisely. Except for Studio Cat, who might not be a cat.
Can't own money, man.
Can't own money, man.
But you know what you can own? Your place in the leaderboard. Your bootleg Bob Barker's in first. No whammy in second. Who is CBC in third? Ishmaster, I guess, IDK in fourth. Fool in the Water in fifth. Who Wants to Be a Missionaire all the way down in sixth now. Taskmaster, NZS2 in seventh. Plinko in eighth. Wolfchild is Hugh in ninth. And Ape Tit Degenaire in 10th.
I don't know why Win Ben Stein's dead cat really fucking caught me.
I mean, it's pretty good. That is sort of...
LG top performer!
It got you too. Well, let's see if our next question...
Is that like apocalypse game show? Like after the apocalypse has hit? Like, win my dead cat! Oh gosh.
Whose rations are they anyway?
Whose rations are they anyway? Beautiful, Fluval. I think we might be able to salvage late stage capitalism who will survive.
So you think you're irradiated? Hollywood stars, are they mutants? Are they mutated? Who knows? Let's find out.
Only on the Salvia Network. It's all we have. Mitchell and Webb post-apocalypse game show sketch.
Oh, no, yeah, that is a sketch, actually, yeah.
We all perform it in front of the fire before first sleep shift. Yes. Well, except for Fluval and I, we watch. From outside of time and space.
Yeah, I also don't sleep, so.
No, Fluval does not sleep.
You know what else is forbidden?
He waits.
The subject of our next question. Jeopardy contestants are forbidden from wagering which of these amounts? 69, 420, 666, or all of the above. Eagle-eared listeners will remember that perhaps this was mentioned by contestant Forrest on Mary Houlihan's painting party earlier this week.
What I love is that you can't own money, man.
You can't own money.
You can't own numbers either. That's also a thing outside of time and space, except for 69.
You can't own this.
I was
What is money?
Work. Fluval. Yeah, because you're on late stage capitalism. Who will survive Earth? Ha!
The VOD's on YouTube. You could have caught up.
Suffer.
You could have caught up. You could have watched the VOD on YouTube on
Suffer.
Mary Houlihan's YouTube channel.
I was for some reason I was like, of course, painting party in front of the fire before first sleep shift, and we're painting on cave walls.
What are
it's
we
amazing. Charcoal.
Oh, things
Or
was,
like
void was
you
sleep.
know.
Void was sleep.
Void was sleep.
So void work, void or void sleep.
Work or sleep. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Late stage
exactly.
capitalism, Earth, who will survive?
Yeah. Well, all of your answers are in. Let's see what you picked. 0 of you said 69, 1 of you said 420, 2 of you said 666, 7 of you said all of the above. All of the above is the correct answer.
Who said 420?
In
Who said
2022,
420?
23-time Jeopardy champion Mattia Roach confirmed that wagering 420 is banned, though you are allowed to say it if it's the correct response to a clue. And Ken Jennings confirmed that 69 is banned on Twitter, and other former contestants confirmed that 666 was also banned on Reddit.
Bunch of narcs.
Jeopardy also bans white supremacist code numbers, so good for Jeopardy.
Well, yeah,
you can't
that's
do
good.
any of those either, which is good.
I didn't even read option D. I just got excited about 420.
Fair enough,
Fair enough.
Fair enough, Fulu.
Who picked 666?
Who
And
picked the number
420? I
on
wanna
the
know.
beast?
Was that you, LJ?
I think Fulu picked 420.
Fuluf picked 420.
It seems like it, based on context.
Suffer for your excitement about comedy.
Yes, and.
Suffer.
Yes, and.
Yes, and.
Yes, and you won't
I
get
like
points.
how it looks like that person is saying yes to yes
You
and.
mean Alex Trebek.
Yes. Ah!
Oh, the Argyle
yes.
got this right because of contestant forest, related to intern
Wow.
forest, but a human instead of a sentient group of trees.
Well, then who were the two who picked 666? Tell us so that we may shame you. We own that suffering. If you don't
Well,
reveal
actually,
that suffering to
you know
us,
how we can
it's
see?
illegal.
It was fooling. No, it was who? It was no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, and Wolfchild is Hugh, because everyone else gained points. And bootleg Bob Barker in first, who is CBC in second, Ishmaster I guess in third, who wants to be a missionaire in fourth, Redactron's dumbass in fifth, Plinko in sixth, Taskmaster NZS2 in seventh, Fool in the Water in eighth, Ape Tip Dejeuner in ninth, and Wolfchild is Hugh in 10th place so far. But honestly,
Yes.
it's still anyone's game, given some of the points, the questions that are coming up.
Oh,
And here's question number 7. Beat the Geeks ran on Comedy Central from 2001 to 2002, where you had to compete with subject matter experts known as geeks. Who guest starred as the Planet of the Apes geek in season 2? Dana Gould, John Hodgman, Michael J. Nelson, or
Oh.
Will Wheaton?
That's really interesting. I think it's. Ooh. I feel
know
like
the
that'd
answer.
be John Hodgman. Right?
And
it's
sound
just
off
a
in the comments.
You know this.
Yeah,
you know
you
this,
do.
Missy.
Sound off in the chat if you know Beat the Geeks.
Is it Dana Gould? It can't. Maybe it is. Because didn't Dana Gould write for The Simpsons?
Dana Gould did write for The Simpsons.
And there were a lot of those jokes.
Dana Gould did write for The Simpsons. That is not the most relevant thing in Dana
Redacron
Gould's
is back,
work.
baby.
But Dana Gould
Honestly,
did.
a pretty transphobic episode. At least one of them.
Oh, of The Simpsons that he wrote? Yeah. He wrote an iffy episode. He wrote a Simpsons episode that did not age well.
Not tasty suffering.
But 4 of you said Dana Gould, 3 of you said John Hodgman, none of you said Michael J. Nelson, Mike from Mystery Science Theater. 2 of you said Will Wheaton, and the correct answer is Dana Gould.
It's Dana Gould?
Yes, in addition to writing for The Simpsons,
Okay.
as Missy noted, he also performed one-ape shows as Dr. Zaius, and even had the Dr. Zaius talk show on YouTube. And Dr. Zaius is, of course, the ape's minister of science and the relentless advocate for the destruction of the vile pestilence known as man.
Wonderful. They are vile. Who picked Will Wheaton? How old would he have been
I mean,
at this point?
he was like
Because
college roommates with Chris Hardwick, so
That's fucking hilarious.
old enough to be on a game show, given that Chris Hardwick had already hosted Singled
but
Out.
he would still be in his younger form.
Not
Because
his Wesley Crusher form.
Like Leo DiCaprio, though.
He would've-
was in his, like, first form, and then his second form, and then he, like, just got broader, like, his, you know?
This was around the time Will Wheaton hosted a tech podcast. A tech video podcast.
Dana Goldis Carvey.
Because Will Wheaton did that. Speaking of points. Bootleg Bob Barker in first. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Back up in second with 465 points. That was a difficult question, so there was a lot of points on the board for that one.
Ahoo.
Ishmaster, I guess. IDK in third. Taskmaster, NZS2 in fourth. Who is CBC in fifth? Who wants to be a missing nerd in sixth? Plinko in seventh. Fool in the Water in eighth. Ape Junior in ninth. And Wolfchild is Hugh in 10th.
Yeah, Fluval was up for that, but, like, I mean,
If you want to see me host a game show, watch this every week, or watch when we went to Jeopardy Earth.
Yep.
And I hosted Jeopardy with the cum farmer Joel Pissman.
Yes. We could not retain Alice to produce that episode.
No. That was done with Alice's expert production work. No, At Midnight is back. Yeah, At Midnight is 100% back.
Oh, is it like MILF Manor where there's no host?
No, there's
They
definitely
just
gonna be a host.
text the contestants.
At
the
Midnight
question.
At Midnight is returning. It's replacing the Late Late Show. So it'll be on after Colbert, and Colbert's an EP on it. It's Joel Pissman, the cum
Yes.
What is it? The cum farmer from the
farmer.
planet Fuck.
Yes, I'm sure that they're into MILF Manor.
Oh, probably.
That rules so hard. Yes, Joel Pissman definitely is not our main supplier.
Look, it's IMDb verified.
cum.
Clancy Kramer as
replacing
Joel
Corden.
Pissman on Jeopardy Earth.
Oh yeah, there we go. It's perfect.
See? Yeah, it was Swamp Thad.
Just like shuffling James Cordens around. Actually, there's like multiple James Cordens. They just haven't released them all yet. They're like Megans, like they're not quite right yet.
What if Paula F. Tompkins hosted it? That'd be pretty cool.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
I'd like that. Much like I like. Question.
Oh.
Number 8. No one was playing Fluval. Which of these comedians has not hosted Family Feud?
was playing
John O'Hurley, Louis Anderson, Steve Harvey, or Terry Crews? Abe says nipples.
Abe says nipples.
Oh, Jimmy Pardo would be an interesting pick.
Jimmy Pardo to host
For At
Family
Midnight.
Feud.
For At Midnight.
Oh, okay. Host a Family Feud is Missy's specialty topic. So
Jimmy
I hope you get
Pardo,
it
who of
wrong.
course is Walter Koenig, aka Chekhov's son-in-law, as we learned on a recent something.
Anton Chekhov.
No, Pavel Chekhov
Oh, okay.
from the USS Enterprise.
Okay.
The nuclear vessels.
I was wondering about the guns that they showed us. That's actually how Nepo babies work. If they show you one person, like, you have to come to back.
But you've had time to lock in your answers. 2 of you said John O'Hurley. 2 of you said Louis Anderson. All of you knew Steve Harvey has hosted Family Feud. because he's been doing it since 2010. Steve Harvey has hosted Family Feud for 13 years.
Wow.
But the correct answer is, as 5 of you thought, Terry Crews.
Congratulations.
Though Terry Crews has hosted Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh.
Richard Karn, Al Borland himself, hosted Family Feud from 2002 to 2006. John O'Hurley from 2006 to 2010. So despite that, those consistent 4-year runs, Steve Harvey went, I'm going to host it for 13 years. And of course, Louis Anderson hosted Family Feud right when it initially had its comeback from 1999 to 2002. Search Parties, Louis Anderson.
Who is he in Search Party?
The lawyer, one of the lawyers.
Oh. Cedric the Entertainer and Chris Harrison.
That's true. So did Meredith Vieira from The View.
Oh, okay.
So did Regis Philbin. Fun fact, pretty obscure. I don't know if you know Regis hosted Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Regis Philbin? Regis from Regis and Kelly?
Yeah, Regis Philbin.
With Kelly?
Yeah, from Regis and Kathy Lee.
Regis and Kathy?
Yeah, Regis and Kelly, the show Chris Gethard really wanted to host.
Yep.
I really wish that had happened. That would have been so fun.
That would have been fantastic.
Imagine the box show happening on ABC.
I mean, the taxes would probably be easier to do.
That's true. Yeah, Merriweather.
Famous Rhode Islander.
Yeah, the Meredith era is just as... Yeah, it's like the iconic daytime era is the Meredith era. Regis hosted when it was in prime time, baby!
Prime time, baby.
But let's go to our leaderboard and see what that did to our... Oh, Bootleg Bob Barker is still... The price is right for Bootleg Bob Barker. Holding on in the first, who is still alive, by the way.
Oh.
No Whammy in second. Ishmaster, I guess, IDK in third. Taskmaster NZ Season 2 in fourth. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in fifth. Who is CBC in sixth? Plinko in seventh.
Plinko.
Fool in the Water is in eighth place. Ape Dictionary in ninth. And Wolfchild is Hugh.
Wolfchild.
In 10th.
We don't talk about Geth on mainstream American TV.
But he
Have we learned nothing?
NBC News did recently do a report all about Beautiful Anonymous.
Oh, we clearly have learned nothing.
Oh shoot, you're right. And
Is Bob Barker alive?
Well, I'll tell you, that's not the last question. But let's go to question 9. What should be our penultimate question? Here we go. Chuck Barris claimed which game show was a cover for his activities as a CIA assassin. Press Your Luck, The Dating Game, The Newlywed Game, or Wheel of Fortune. Seen here is Chuck Barris with the unknown comic. On The Gong Show, which he also created, but is not the correct answer.
Which show would you use as a cover for your CIA assassin?
I wouldn't cover it up. I'd do it. It would be all on Front Street, baby.
You would do it. It would be.
It would be the show.
Like The Great Race or whatever.
Like The Amazing Race?
The Amazing Race.
Yeah.
Great Race.
Yeah. It'd be like The Mole.
Both of those sound really racist.
It would be like The Mole, me and Anderson Cooper traveling across the world while he's looking smarmy in a leather jacket.
Portrait of a Dangerous Mind.
Which is...
You mean a portrait of Fluval?
Yeah, well, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind is the unauthorized biography where Chuck Barris admitted it.
This is the cover. We do that, but that's only because of your suffering.
Chuck Barris
so it is part of the game show.
Chuck Barris and McGruff both did wet work for the CIA. Well, with that revelation, let's reveal what you picked.
Wet work means like you have to deal with body fluids, like you kill someone or you fuck someone.
What more you kill someone.
Torture someone.
That one counts. It's not it's less the fuck one. It's more the murder.
What about brainwashing?
I mean, there's water involved.
Systematic mutations until they, like orcs to elves, become that which, would be the most twisted and horrifying of humanity.
Yeah, that's dry work.
That's dry work.
But... Okay, so 3 of you thought Press Your Luck, 3 of you thought the Dating Game, 4 of you thought the Newlywed Game. Interesting. Interesting. Well, what's the correct answer? The Dating Game!
Why and how? And we need to know everything. Did I hear Fluval paints houses? Wet work.
I mean, we've done some streams that are in a whole Irishman, so.
Ooh.
But the answer is The Dating Game. He made the claim that it was a cover for his killing career in his 1984 unauthorized autobiography, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
In what way?
He admitted to making up the story in a Today Show interview from 1984, but in 2010 said he'd never admit whether it was true or not. He also created The Gong Show and The Newlywed Game, though it remains a mystery what horrifying misdeeds those shows were covering up.
Yes. But this is my question. In what way did it how did the Dating Game functionally cover up his killing career? Were the contestants people he had to kill?
No.
And he poisoned them? He has to learn information about them? Is it unauthorized if he was interviewed for it? You can't spell unauthorized.
No.
without authorized.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
It sounds so much cooler. Perhaps an autobiography. It lets him lie more.
Well,
but tell me how The Dating Game covered up assassin activity.
Well, I think it's also just that he felt like it could be more edgy and cool if he said it was unauthorized. It's the bit.
Mm-hmm. But again,
yeah.
How does The Dating Game cover up assassin activity?
I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious.
Who is he killing?
People?
What do they have to do with The Dating Game? Are they contestants? Do they work on the show? What? How is he? Is it just the interview part? Is it just the the person never makes it to air? They're just people who they're sending out the interview for, and once they're in the interview, he kills them.
I think it's that it covers travel.
They travel?
Well, they win vacations on The Dating Game.
Does he go with them? What? He took them to vacation in countries that he had targets at. Why did he go with them? Isn't that the weirder part? Isn't that strange in itself? Why? He's the producer. He would chaperone them. What the fuck? Wait. Okay, but also if he was chaperoning them, wouldn't that also be really creepy? He's buying. Yeah,
he was like, I'll go with them and I'll go there and kill someone, but they'll be my alibi.
I am aghast that no one was like, no, you can't go with them. What? That's so creepy. That's so creepy. Murdering men, only men?
I mean, he's a gentleman. Yeah, he also claimed that the book was promoted by the CIA and that it was a fully agency created.
Do we need to watch this movie? Yes!
It's fun. It's fun. I've seen it.
It's been a while. To the Bahamas with me and this big bag of guns. This is exactly like Terminator. Yes. George Clooney directed it. Love it. This is a real movie.
Clooney stars in it as Chuck Barris.
A Dangerous Mind. And he goes places and he kills people?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he claimed that he was working for the CIA.
And so they made a whole movie of it?
That's a pretty interesting story. The idea that one of the most popular 60s game shows was actually funded by the CIA to cover up their assassination activity.
I mean, it is a really great story, but was it shown as based on a true story?
It
this is fiction.
It plays up the who knows how reliable he is. Is he telling the truth? Because the fact that he did it and then that same year denied it.
It's a Charlie Kaufman script. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's really. Sorry, it's Sam Rockwell as Chuck Barris.
Sure, I don't know who those humans are.
Clooney plays his handler. It's Guy from Galaxy Quest.
Oh, but he's also Tim Allen.
No. Guy. The like smarmy side like.
Isn't he also Tim Allen?
No, Tim Allen is Tim Allen. No. Oh boy.
Oh man, he's smarmy. That's.
He was in Moon. Did you see Moon?
Who was he in Moon?
He was the man in Moon. The human in Moon. Who? Not the computer.
I don't think I saw Moon.
You're not
I don't
thinking
think I
of
saw Moon. I'm gonna be real. I thought it was about the moon landing, so I clearly did not see.
You
Moon.
may think that this
I
may
saw
surprise
Operation Avalanche.
This is
what I
not
saw.
Tom Hanks.
He was the moon.
This is not Tom Hanks or Bill Murray.
No, that's the guy who
This guy.
played.
Oh, he's Justin Hammer in Iron Man 2.
Oh, wait, no, he is in Seven Psychopaths.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been married to Leslie Bibb, or in a relationship with Leslie Bibb since 2007.
Is he Zemo also?
No.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
I mean, look at them. He is also Remus Lupin.
No.
But the actor not playing Remus Lupin. When he has the beard, he looks like when he's the Batman guy.
What?
When the man who plays Remus Lupin plays the person in the Batman movies that came out in the mid-2000s, they look like Sam Rockwell.
Do you think David Thewlis is Commissioner Gordon?
Who the fuck is David Thewlis?
Lupin.
No. No.
This is Lupin.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, who did? I thought that.
Are you thinking Sirius Black, the other dog man?
Yes, I am.
Okay. That makes way more sense.
There are way too many fucking humans. Wow. Okay.
He was Bob Fosse in Fosse Verdun.
Wow. Yes, Sirius Black is Jim Gordon. You know what? This moment for me, having conflated the two in this story, means that I have been a certain amount of time since I last thought about that piece of shit.
Oh, that's fair.
They are both Sam Rockwell.
And Sam Rockwell also not on our leaderboard. Or Bootleg Bob Barker is in first. Ishmaster, I guess, IDK in second. And No Whammy in third.
No, he's a way better actor than Tim Allen. That's how I know they're not the same.
That's true. He also, yeah. We're gonna go to question 10.
What did he do?
Tim Allen's a bad person.
Oh, I thought you meant Sam Rockwell.
Oh no, Sam Rockwell. From 2006 to 2008, which TV dad hosted the NBC game show One vs. 100? Was that Alan Thicke, Bob Saget, Patrick Duffy, or Reginald Vell Johnson?
Ooh.
Do you know the answer to this one? Intern.
1 versus
commercial
100.
programming.
1 versus 100 of what?
That was the show. 1 versus 100. It was one human versus 100 humans. Missy, did you play the Xbox Live version of 1 versus 100 that came for free on the 360? I really liked playing that. I wasn't very good at it, but also fuck turfs.
How?
What do you mean?
Is it a fight to the death?
Okay, so the way it worked was
Randy writes a novel. I think I've heard of that. Simon Pegg is in the game.
yeah. Oh, that's sad. He's in Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, gross.
But so 1 versus 100 pit one contestant against a mob of 100.
Okay.
And if the one player outlasts the whole mob, they win $1 million.
Oh, at a particular game? Not against
trivia.
Each other? Oh,
Trivia.
okay.
And between each question, they can either walk away with all their earnings or keep playing and risk it all. And if
We
the
should
mob
do like
wins,
one versus the world.
if the mob wins, they
right?
split the money.
I like the idea of like the mob being the mafia.
Oh yeah, he
Like,
does
it's
play a lot of
mob
racists. That's true, Lita. It's his type.
yeah.
He's great in Jojo Rabbit though.
Yeah. Does the like complicated racist.
I mean, in that one, he's more just like he's a buffoon a little bit. But you're right, he is a little complicated towards the end.
It's one of those things where it's like he is definitely working with it in a horrifying system, but we're supposed to like feel for him.
But two of you thought it was
and that
Alan Thicke. 7 of you
interesting.
said it was Bob Saget. It was dystopianly cool. The correct answer is Bob Saget. Danny Tanner on Full House, for those of you who used to thank God it was Friday. Yeah, he was a queer racist in Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nah.
I don't know. Maybe I was just affected by his storyline. I thought it was so interesting that the child was like, the first they put him in the Nazi uniform to protect him because he's 10. And then that he like takes the jacket off him and is like, oh, you're a Jew, get away from me, in order to have the American soldiers be like, oh, it's a refugee, like put it over there.
So here's the dystopian cool Xbox Live version of 1 versus 100. And this is the real one.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I intern Forrest.
That feels just like COVID. Like
so
what?
much of 1 versus 100.
Why didn't they bring that back?
It is back.
Oh.
It came back.
Has anyone ever seen this?
It's back on the Game Show Network. Yeah, Ken Jennings was on it. It's on the Game Show. It was only on for 28 episodes on NBC. It's been on the Game Show Network for 40 episodes. Ooh. Oh, it is not back. It came back in 2010 and then went away again.
It feels like it should have come back during COVID, right?
It does. It does. It definitely should have come back during COVID. Because they could just stay far away from each other and it all worked fine.
It all worked fine. Fluval, we gotta know who won.
Bootleg Bart in first. Bootleg Bob Barker in first. No Women in second. Ishmaster, I guess, IDK in third. Taskmaster NZS2 in fourth. Who wants to be a missionaire in fifth? Who is CBC? Great question.
Zoom screens.
But guess what? That's not actually the last question. There's one more. Here we go. Wager your points now. The game show our next question is about aired on cable.
Ooh,
it aired on cable.
All in, baby.
All in, says Things from the Void. Will they regret it? Let's find out after you wager your points. This one is a deep cut. I am excited to see if anyone knows this question.
And this is why it's always anyone's.
Also, tell me if you actually know it or you get lucky. In the year 2000, Animal Planet had an animal-themed version of To Tell the Truth, which was called Snakes and Rats, What a Weasel, or You Lie Like a Dog.
Wow.
And seen here is a clip from the Puppy Bowl, which will, of course, return this Sunday on Animal Planet.
What is To Tell the Truth?
It's a game show where three people come on and make the same claim.
Oh, okay.
One of them's telling the truth, the two of them are liars. The celebrity panel has to get the answer correct.
Oh,
about which one actually did the thing they said they did.
Oh, yeah. They did that on MTV.
Yeah.
Which was like, make me a thing.
Yeah, To Tell the Truth is a very riffable format for a show.
For one title stuck out a lot. UK panel show.
Yeah, very Would I Lie to You also.
Would I Lie to You?
But To Tell the Truth has a long history. Also, John O'Hurley, who hosted Family Feud, also hosted a 90s reboot of To Tell the Truth. Other than being Peterman on Seinfeld, he was pretty much all game shows. And the Westminster Dog Show.
Ooh.
He's the white-haired one.
They don't
one
both
who
have
sounds
white hair.
more like this.
What does the other one sound like?
Not like this.
Oh, okay. That clears it up. The Puppy Bowl, best thing on Sunday.
Yeah, they moved The Last of Us this week.
Oh my god.
To dodge the Super Bowl.
Wow.
They released it early today.
Honestly, that's wise.
I agree. But
I think that Pedro Pascal could take the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
If he was doing his Mandalorian voice.
I mean, I think he could just especially if they just dropped the Mario Kart show with Pedro Pascal that they did a dope trailer for, they'd win the ratings. But which of these do you think is the answer, intern?
Oh, which do I think this is? You Lie Like a Dog, What a Weasel, Snakes and Rats. I'm gonna say You Lie Like a Dog, but what I want it to be is What a Weasel.
Well, the correct answer is You Lie Like a Dog. The format of the show is that Round one introduces 3 people. It was a guest reference. Round one introduces. Precisely. That's a game show win from Fluval. But round one introduced 3 people who all claim to own the same pet. It's up to the panel to determine who's lying like a dog by quizzing them about their day-to-day life with their pet. Locating the true owner will earn the panelists 10 points. And in round 2, 2 pet professionals try to convince the panel that they are the true experts.
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
The celebrity panelists know one of them is real and can ask questions, request demonstrations, and look for anything else that will help them ferret out the fake. Similar to question 1, they get 25 points if they're correct. And in the final round, each celebrity panelist is teamed up with one of the liars. If a panelist can get a liar to say an animal-related phrase in 30 seconds, then the panelist wins 50 points.
That sounds like a really out of
And the liar gets $200. It does. It's almost like...
It's like they needed another game because they couldn't make with the other one.
It's almost like these 3 segments are very different lengths, and the first 2 are longer than you have 30 seconds to get them to say a phrase.
Why did they do that?
Because it's TV, so they have to stick to a format.
But it's hilarious.
Intern Forrest watched this every day before school for that brief, beautiful year when To Tell the Truth spinoff.
If someone else called my dog, she would run right up to them and I would lose. She is so friendly. That is why this is, I think, is an amazing show.
You know what else is amazing about this show?
Incredible.
The incredibly dated look of the host of You Lie Like a Dog and all the pet food themed staging.
We recognize our second panelist from his many appearances on The Late Show with David Letterman. Say hello to Jake Johansson.
I don't know who Jake Johansson is. There's just not that many clips of this show, surprisingly.
Jake, you get 45 seconds for questions.
Right, okay.
Ready, go.
Leah, how long have you had Leonard? Or, I'm sorry, have you had Leonard?
Where is the dog?
It's not always about dogs.
How long have you had
Where's the
Ferdinand?
animal?
It's the rat.
5 months. Aaron, how long do rats live?
Anywhere from a year to, I knew somebody once with one for 6 years, so.
Now, if you have romantic visitors, does Ferdinand stay in the cage?
Yes.
I
Most
see.
definitely.
Leonard, do you own any firearms?
That was a weird question.
No, not currently.
Not currently, I see. And Ferdinand, now does Ferdinand sleep with you in the bed?
Ferdinand usually sleeps in his cage.
Okay.
Sleeps in his cage. All right. Jake, what about you? Who's lying like a dog?
Let me tell you something.
Okay,
I
let's
think
see who's
Erin
lying.
is lying like a dog because you cast her because she looks like someone who would have a rat. You know, you look like the hip
person is
rat
so
kind of person.
rude.
But
Yeah,
I
I
don't believe
don't
you
want to
really
watch
have-
the rest of this. This guy sucks.
Oh my god.
That was found right before showtime and not pre-checked. And sometimes that blows
Wait,
up in
no,
your
but
face.
I want to know if he was right.
Oh, it's her. Yeah, no, she's the rat.
She's the rat owner.
But he's wrong.
And nothing personal against the person
I mean,
whose rat it
you
is.
could tell she was
Okay, we'll
holding
find out the
rat.
answer.
I think you're lying like a dog because you seem like a heterosexual man, and if you ever wanted
Where's
to
that
have a girlfriend,
sad
you could
trombone?
never
Really
accomplish that with a
rude.
pet rat. So I don't believe it's your rat, Leah. I think that Ferdinand is
All
your
right.
rat. All right.
Jake, you got 30 seconds.
All right.
Oh, I guess they're not going to tell. The comments said it was Aaron. The comments said it was Aaron. It was the
So this
first
is
two
just a
pink hair.
super cut of this man being a horrible.
Yeah, this is
Oh no, there's no clip of the cow that can turn around real good.
like literally the only other clip of You Lie Like a Dog was a whole episode.
Was there a dog in it though?
And so I was like, oh, cool. This is a shorter video. Hopefully that's more
I should have
useful.
seen this cow.
Okay, we're gonna go with this one.
Okay. Are they able to hear?
They will
what
be.
I'm
They'll be able
hearing?
to.
Okay.
This is. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
Animal Planet.
Wow.
Welcome to You Lie Like a Dog. And here's your host,
Wow.
Hi, I'm JD Roberto, and welcome to
Look at that hair.
Lie Like
Look
a
at that
Dog,
must-
the
that
show
beard.
where the only difference
Look at that
between man
billowy
and
90s
man's
shirt.
best friend
Yeah.
is that man is a liar. That's because the people you're going to meet today are
Dogs
a bunch
lie
of dirty, rotten
all the
liars.
time.
Well, most of them are. And it's going to be up to our panel to figure out who's lying and who's not. Can they do it? Let's find out.
Can they do it?
Let's find out. We don't need to watch the full 30 minutes of You Lie Like a Dog, but I want to get deeper into it.
But you can scrub. What is JD Roberto?
My second panelist has been doing stand-up comedy for over 17 years. Please welcome John Cabanera.
Okay.
Oh, this is...
I'm so fucking tired of Who Won Trivia. Suffer, Missy.
He's our third panelist from his roles in There's Something About Mary and Rocket Man. Please welcome Harlan Williams.
Harlan Williams?
Harlan Williams?
They got Harlan Williams to do this show?
Fuck.
Harlan Williams, by the way, is now the creator of a Disney kids show about dogs.
Oh.
So he probably just really likes animals.
That's who. Because the panelists with the most points at the end of the show.
Never mind, wide awake.
$100 donation.
Yeah, and Dom Herrera, right? I know, but in the 90s? I mean, if there was any time that he would be a hard ass, it would be the 90s. This was 2000. This was peak.
Oh my. Oh, a snake!
All three of these people claim to own the same pet boa.
This is gonna end up with us watching this whole episode, isn't it?
I just like snakes.
To the show. All right.
Look how
panelists,
sneaky
let me tell you
he
three
is.
things. These are facts about Moscow. He yawns
His
when he
name
is
is
tired.
Moscow.
He yawns when he's tired, much like I assume Missy is yawning when she's
His
tired.
name
Absolutely
Moscow.
true facts, you can count on them, but it's going to be up
He
to you to
is
figure out what
snake.
else is true and what is a bunch of lies. Because
Channel
only one
and
of these
Footy.
people
Oh, just
You're right.
for the
This was,
market sleep.
yeah, he is the Freddy got fingered.
like
Finger.
dogs.
Rips.
You got it, Dom?
Yes, I do.
I can see you
It's a
sizing
good
them up
snake.
already.
Prepared to
All
see
right.
who he fetches a stick for.
You got 45 seconds to ask him questions. Ready, go.
Okay,
Okay.
Franz, how long have you had Moscow?
I've had it for 5 years.
5 years. How old is he?
Five
John?
Likely story.
7, is that true?
7.
Rhonda?
I'm sorry,
Is he 7?
yeah.
What kind of snake?
Yeah.
Oh no, did you see the little micro expression of
Sure.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah, his puppy
I think
dog
I've
pals.
heard of a rosy boa before.
And a white-tailed boa? Yeah, right. Okay.
Get wrecked, Rhonda! What if that's what this show turned into? Just us watching 2000s TV shows with morning zoo sound effects. It's like, yeah!
Big and bad and having a real predator on my hands.
And do you hang out?
I guess you didn't want to be a millionaire.
John's up to you.
360 no scope. John Carpenter obliterating Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, calling his dad to tell him he won. Oh my God, 360. He cleared it with no lifelines.
What about an anaconda?
Dirty rotten cheater. I've seen that.
Larger.
Anaconda grows larger, and I think they're found all over the Amazon.
That's right. This week on Missed Calls with Former Randoms, it's going to be about radio jingles in your area.
It's definitely not Franz.
Well,
then it's
I'd say the
It's
anaconda
definitely the other
also
guy.
has
It's
bigger
the Lost
set of teeth,
Lawrence
and they
brother
also
on the other
It's the
side.
Lost Lawrence brother.
And these just have like small little raised, tiny little teeth like sandpaper. So it's that. And what was the other snake?
Python.
The python. That's just big and bad.
No, I
don't know
think-
much about that one.
I can't believe Dave Franco traveled back in time to appear on this show.
All righty. 45 seconds. Ready, go.
Yeah. Hey, Franz, after the boa
Oh yeah,
Hey,
baggage is
Franz.
wild.
line part of its body, which part?
The lower half.
Uh-huh. And Rhonda, how long does the poison take when it kills its prey?
It's not poisonous.
Good for you, Joey. Joey, what's the tongue used for? What sense?
It was a muscle.
What is it used for?
Yeah.
To taste.
Huh.
Oh,
Franz,
he might just be a
how often
dummy.
does it
He
shed
might
its
just be a
skin, my
dummy.
fine freaky friend?
Well, it sheds only once a month.
I remember Extreme Dodgeball.
I don't have to ask anything after that.
All right. Got all the information you need there?
And now
Harlan?
it's Franz.
All right. Good for you. Another biology class from Harlan. All right.
Russian roulette where the floor fell out when you got eliminated? What?
Well, you do
So now they have to write in their lid on their pet food lids who they think
3 weeks.
is the liar.
Wow.
Had his last one a week and a half ago. That's quite a diet. And he eats them live, and he can catch them in midair. So
That's something, it's similar to what Fluval does.
Yeah, I
with
just go,
suffering.
nom nom suffering, nom 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 nom, suffering.
Looks too much like a guy who would want to own a snake but couldn't afford one. Joey.
The 2000s were a very different time in comedy. That's what we're discovering here.
I'm going to go with Rhonda.
Go with Rhonda.
Oh, that's true.
That's your reason? You'd like to go to dinner?
I'm laughing at myself, too. How sad is that? Yes, I would.
Okay.
Rhonda, what are you doing? Were you and your snake?
This show is clearly cursed.
This guy has a vibe, and it's terrible.
Well, first of all, I don't even think that Franz, that's his name. I don't know where the hell you come up with Franz. And Rhonda, we just didn't ask you enough questions, so I'm in the dark on you, babe. So I go with Joey.
You go with Joey. It's the real
Joey is the liar. Oh no, the true owner.
Yeah, they have to pick the real owner.
When you finished your questions, it looked like there was no doubt. Who's lying like a dog?
I don't know. I don't think it's Franz, because no one in their right mind with a Z in their name would own a snake. And Rhonda,
Why?
it could have been you.
I don't know.
Maybe it is, but I think it's double Joey.
Joey.
Is it Joey? Well, he didn't know that snakes smell with their tongue.
Again, he could just be
How the panel
dumb.
did and who really owns Moscow. Will Moscow's
I
real
did
owner,
think it was
please
Joey.
Pick him up.
Yeah, that was her realizing, oh no, I messed up.
Oh no, I'm on a show.
Oh no, it seems like I don't know what I mean. Get wrecked, Dom Herrera.
Wow.
Yeah, learn not to judge a book by its cover, Dom Herrera.
Only the fucking creep did.
10 points for Dom, but nothing for anybody else. So that was pretty good.
Oh wait, he got it right.
Well
that
done.
she owns.
This pick
Yeah.
whoever you
Yeah.
want to take out of the
Because
game.
he's being a creep.
Yeah.
Isn't Franz, not for nothing.
Sean and Harlan, nothing. You got to get on the board next round, all right?
Wait a minute, is that really your name, Franz? Okay,
All right.
no.
I like how he's like, yes,
Yeah,
fuck
duh.
you.
Very good line.
So, you know
That
what's,
is my fucking name.
so you know
piece
what's
of
weird about
shit.
JD Roberto?
What?
He looks like a Star Wars Legends character. He looks like he would be one of the Jedi who studied at Luke's Praxium. Like, he didn't fall in love with the computer, but he was there when Luke did. I'm just saying, he's definitely a Jedi whose name starts with K, like Cam Salazar, Kip Duron, or Kyle Katarn. Shit, he kind of just looks like Kyle Katarn. Just slam a big-ass shoulder pad on him. Exactly, yeah. Just like Kaden, big-ass shoulder pads, ready to go. I don't think we need to watch more of Lie Like a Dog. I think let's spare ourselves from some other weird comments from
is he up
Dom
to today?
Herrera.
I thought he was killed on the during the attack on the Jedi Temple.
Oh shit, he looks real different now.
Oh really?
He's
No, he looks like Tim Allen.
no. I mean, I see that more, but I like that he's making in his profile, in his new Wikipedia picture, he's making the exact same face as overly attached girlfriend.
No, you're right. He's John Hamm now.
Mm-hmm. He went to the Tisch School of the Arts.
He's a little bit Tim Allen, but he's also he's more John Hamm because the hair color.
You can tell the exact era he came up on. He hosted the primetime TV reality shows How to Get the Guy and Are You Hot?
Are You Hot? I like a game show.
And Outback Jack. The Search for the Next Elvira.
Snack.
No. He hosted the finale of The Search for the Next Elvira, not the rest of it.
Okay.
Yeah, he did You Lie Like a Dog, Food Fight, Cut to the Chase, and the Florida State Lottery game show, Flamingo Fortune. He's one of the hosts of The Price is Right Live. Oh! He was the announcer on the game show version of Pyramid. The game show network version of Pyramid.
Oh my god!
He's, as an actor, he's appeared on All My Children, Passions, General Hospital, The New Adventures of Robin Hood, and the sitcoms Frasier, Family Matters, and Step by Step.
The Donny Osmond. He is also Donny
He was in The Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2 as a stunt performer.
They have the same color hair and they have jowly bits.
He's a relationship writer for the Los Angeles
white
Times.
dudes, black hair, jowly bits. Tim Allen also has jowly bits, but he's blonde.
His screenplay, Heavy
looks like a
Water,
Republican.
was named a top 10 finalist in the American Zoetrope screenwriting competition.
Oh, okay. Cute. Good for him.
Look at the pen on J.D. Roberto.
Look at the pen on him.
He went to Tisch School of the
He looks like a
Arts.
property sibling. He does.
He does.
Sorry. Spider-Man needs me.
Spider-Man needs me, as does Outback Jack. About Vadim Dale, a 6-foot-tall former underwear model.
Oh. Okay. Okay, property brother. Oh my god. What are we? Overwatch, everyone.
This is an ad before we get to what we really mean to go to, which is the Russian Roulette Game Show drop compilation.
Do not get into
It's a drop compilation.
Sampling of some of our favorite drops for you to enjoy right now.
Look, it's Ryan Seacrest.
I do remember this show. I remember this show where they stood on a giant.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Time to go back to Las Vegas.
The show where they stand on a giant gun. See, it's a giant gun. No, that NSYNC member died.
Wait.
Yes.
It isn't if they get a question wrong, it's just if it happens to land on them.
This is Russian Roulette. I'm Mark
Oh my
Wahlberg.
god! God bless America.
Watch your step. Oh, wait.
Oh my god. Wow.
We have a taste of some of the best
they
drops
could
we've
be
ever
that
had
same
here on the show.
place.
You might enjoy. Check it out. 5 drop zones, John.
Yes.
Anything you'd like to say before you pull that handle?
Oh, that's David Spade.
It's also Captain Pike.
He's Russian roulette.
Oh, right. So if you get it right, you pull the lever.
Roulette. But
guess.
it's likely to be you as well. This makes no sense.
You gotta go. Steve, unfortunately, nothing can save you now. Got to go. Right. No, honey, it is united.
I knew this.
Oh, if you get it wrong, you pull the lever. Right. Oh, yeah. And the amount of drops increase.
Oh, I didn't, did I?
You did.
Oh.
It's the Dixie Chicks.
Oh.
And unfortunately, the
So
answer
you
is
get
go.
dropped
That's exactly what you're
a
going to do
bunch
right
of
now.
times.
No. You get once you're dropped, you're out. Santa, no!
Incorrect.
No.
It was Joan of Arc who died before their 20th. Okay. I was talking you, John. Don't even get to play Russian roulette because that sound means time is up.
No.
Chloe is the champion.
No.
John, yes, something you'd like to say?
No.
Can we work this into the game? I'll get the interns right on that because it's brilliant. He killed Santa.
That was so good.
That's what actually happened to the spirit of Christmas.
You could just you could feel the thread connecting that show and ours. There's so many bodies. That's
It's
what's under.
less of a thread and more of a fiberglass cord, like
Well,
Kevlar
now,
shit.
That was our last question.
Why is there not a theme
So
park?
let's see who our winner is.
Yes.
It's Taskmaster NZ Season 2. Whoever you are, DM us.
Congratulations!
Yeah, congratulations, and DM us on Twitch or DM Intern Forrest or Emily on Discord.
Yes, my heart rate.
So you can get
spiked.
some trash.
Oh, watching that, me too.
Who wants to be a missionaire in
Get us.
second, third, Fooloof in third?
The points didn't matter, so we couldn't possibly know who really won. No, the points matter more than anything. Yeah.
That's a contradiction.
Yeah, because we're outside of time and space.
Yeah,
so
but you know
it's
who's
like,
not
yeah.
outside of time and space? Da-da-da-da. They're not. Now they're just in the void of space. You might even say that they're things from the void now.
Things from that void.
And speaking of things from the void, be sure to check out Things from the Void's show, Sufu, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific.
Congratulations, Void.
Void, if you find the show vid, please update.
Yes. Oh, and if you find the cow.
Yeah, if you find that cow.
Dick Tracy special.
Yeah, better upload that Dick Tracy special.
Cow.
Pow.
Yes. Less surprising the second time.
I mean, yeah, of course it is.
We got to see this cow. Friends, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, what's the deal with this cineast cow?
Thank you so much for suffering with us.
Thank you for I didn't suffer. I had a great time.
No, but they suffered. Thank you so much
for suffering towards us.
Towards us in our general direction.
Thank you for suffering adjacent to us outside of time and space.
Thank you for suffering in such a way that we own the copyright on said suffering. Yes! Clapping. Hail Fluval.
We now know the identity of Taskmaster NZ Season 2, and we have your address, so don't you worry. But thank you for joining us for Grand Trivia. Be sure to join us next week when, of course, you know, there's a certain movie coming out next week.
Ooh, I'm so excited!
Be sure to join us for Marvel Trivia because Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania hits theaters. Also, did you know that Jonathan Majors confirmed that crawling up Kang's butt and then getting back to full size wouldn't work on him because he's too smart? Excelsior! We'll see you next week. We have your coordinates, true believers. And thank you to our new patron, Nick W.
Here he comes. Swimming closer than farther away. Fluval.